The Health Service Board is the employer of all health workers in the public sector. It is headed by the Executive Chairman, Dr. Paulina Sikosana, and is mandated to appoint persons to offices, posts, and grades to fix conditions of service for members of the health service, among other functions. The Health Service Board would like to appreciate and applaud the work being done by all health professionals. The board recognizes that health workers are at the center of a national duty to safeguard the health of the nation. To this, the health workers have remained resolute, vigilant, dedicated, and on high alert, particularly in the face of the COVID-19 pandemic. The board therefore encourages health workers to be cautious and adhere to safety precautions to avoid contamination during and after work. We continue to engage other arms of government and development partners to continue to improve the workplace and the lot of the health workers. The board remains resolute in making all efforts to continuously review the conditions of service for health workers so that they remain relevant and responsive to the needs of workers. Further attention is being given to the provision of personal protective clothing and equipment. The board therefore urges the general public to protect the health service by relying on official sources of information and updates from the Ministry of Health and Childcare and other arms of government. We also encourage the media and the public in general to use social media platforms responsibly, as they may cause panic, hopelessness, and mayhem. The Health Service Board remains committed to the engagement of health workers through the appropriate platforms to attend to the ever-dynamic environment within which health service is being provided. In this regard, the board acknowledges the commitment and loyalty shown by all health workers in these challenging times. The board urges all Zimbabweans to remain resolute and united in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic by following all the measures that have been defined as key in this regard. To practice good personal hygiene, always wash your hands with soap using running water. Always wear a mask in public places. Exercise social distancing. How to wear a mask. Before wearing a mask, clean your hands with sanitizer or soap and water. Cover the mouth and nose with the mask and make sure there are no gaps between your face and the mask. Avoid touching the mask while you're using it, and if you do, clean your hand with sanitizer or soap and water. Replace the mask with a new one as soon as it is damp or moist, and do not reuse single-use masks. To remove the mask, take it off from behind and do not touch the front of the mask. Throw it in a closed bin and clean hands with sanitizer or soap and water. Health Service Board, pulling together for health.